published on November 4, 2025, in Beijing. At 1:30 p.m., the meeting resumed, focusing on how to resolve the semiconductor crisis. The Dutch side finally agreed to drop its demand for a joint management layer, while the Chinese side proposed what it called a phased restoration of production capacity. By 2:30 p.m. European time, both parties signed a document titled the Provisional Coordination Memo on China-EU Rare Earths and Semiconductor Supply Chains. Its core points include the following. First, the Netherlands will reinstate Nexperia's former chief executive by November 7th and unfreeze its headquarters' core assets and China-related authorizations by November 13th. Second, China will simultaneously clear backlogged orders at the Dongguan and Yantai plants. For automotive chips and other urgently needed civilian products, a 72-hour fast-track approval channel will be opened. Third, the European Union has pledged to urge its member states not to impose similar investment restrictions, ensuring that Chinese-funded enterprises enjoy lawful rights and protection. At 4 p.m., the two sides held a joint press conference to announce these results. EU spokesperson Olaf Gill confirmed, "This is a solid step toward maintaining supply chain stability. The immediate result is clear. Chinese management returns, and core assets are unfrozen." The Dutch have dropped the plan to install a joint management team, while China has agreed to restore production capacity in stages. This agreement effectively unblocks the main obstacles preventing Nexperia from resuming normal operations. At the same time, the staged release of Chinese production will quickly relieve chip shortages in downstream sectors such as automobiles. The EU's commitment not to replicate such restrictions among member states provides Chinese enterprises with a more predictable environment in Europe. Strategically, this is not a one-sided victory, but rather a balanced compromise. For the Netherlands and the EU, the priority is to keep the semiconductor supply chain stable and prevent domestic auto production from grinding to a halt. For China, holding on to Nexperia means preserving a key overseas semiconductor foothold, one that keeps its technology, capacity, and global networks functioning in concert with national interests. As Olaf Gill put it, this is indeed a pragmatic step toward stability. In a world where complete decoupling is unrealistic, the path forward lies in controlled coexistence and practical cooperation. Though the immediate crisis has been diffused, the long contest continues. This memo buys the industry valuable breathing room, but competition for core technology and supply chain leadership remains fierce. The fate of Nexperia will continue to serve as a key barometer of future China-EU and China-US technology relations.